Jeffrey Davis here with Tracking Wonder, bringing you the latest in the art and science of captivating creativity. You know, it's really easy to get caught up in the flotsam, the river of your daily business, whether your business is your life, your work, your art. It's really easy to get just sort of caught up in the flow of distractions and of other people calling for your attention. So my question to you is, how often and regularly do you step out of that river and into retreat? Now, as soon as I say retreat, you think Costa Rica or some cave. I'm not meaning that. I'm talking about a possible in-house retreat. So how often do you regularly step out of the river to contemplate, create, and envision? Those three things quite often make up a retreat. So a retreat can be for 2 hours. A retreat can be a designated 2 hour chunk out of a week, out of a month, where you say, this is my container, this is the time I'm going to devote, there will be no distractions, no interruptions. You can start at 2 hours because many of you may not be accustomed to ongoing focus and attention without inevitable distractions. I've been in creative retreat and creative solitude for as long as I can remember, but many of you have not. So start with 2 hours, build up to 8 hours, maybe 24 hours, 72 hours, 5 days, maybe even longer. It's a pretty unnerving situation regardless of how long you've been doing it. Why? Because you really do make an agreement that you're not going to be distracted by email, Facebook, or people making other demands on you. It's just you and your work. Now, your work may be your business artistry. So think about what art does for us. It arrests us, it elevates us, it brings us outside of that daily flotsam. And so the artistry in your business artistry should do that as well. So you're allowing that time to step out of the flotsam and contemplate where you're at. You're looking at your situation instead of being in your situation, considering where you're at. You prioritize what's important and what are you going to focus on creating and envisioning during this retreat time. For some of you, it may be focusing on your book, it may be focusing on a new program, a really new cool course, a new product. For some of you, it may be just like really hatching out this particular startup idea or brand transition idea. So it's really, really important that you make this kind of time for your best self's work. Don't worry about trying to make it perfect, and don't build it up to something that it really can't deliver. So that's why I say start with 2 hours and build out from there. And don't go to Costa Rica to somebody else's retreat. Make it happen right where you live, right where you work. I hope this is helpful. So be considering, how do you retreat regularly in your business artistry? If you're curious, just Google in-house creative retreat and you'll find the article that I wrote on this subject for Psychology Today with lots of great guidelines. Let me know what happens. Be well, and thanks for running with me.